The Right Course is an initiative to open and run a restaurant in prisons at no cost to the taxpayer using existing facilities and equipment. So what we want to do, we want to upskill, we want to train, and we want to get the guys to be qualified so that when they are released, they have a job. Because the key to not reoffending is having a job. Well, I've worked with offenders for the last 10 years, and I live in Peckham, and at the time I started my first initiative to help offenders because my daughter was going to school and there was a wave of crime on the Old Kent Road. And I just thought something needs to happen and somebody needs to do something about it. So because the Galvin Chance, which is the initiative that I started 10 years ago, was working so well, but I feel that we did not reach out enough. So I wanted to go straight to the heart of the problem, go to the prison and see what could be done. Well, the initiative really, the way I want it to develop is so that the Right Course become like a private school in the sense that it has a great vision, great values, and we have great outcomes. Everybody wants to employ the kids that come out of the prison, that come out of the Right Course, and they want to employ them because they are the best. And I think that education should be like that. It's not going to a private school or spending thousands of pounds on education that's going to change the education. It's about having a head who's having a vision, who's thinking about what he wants to do, and making sure that we deliver quality education, quality teaching. And I think that if we can do that in schools, we can do that in prisons. And certainly I feel that if we were running the prison in a different way and we had that vision to get people back on track and we were helping them, because obviously they were failed somewhere. And it's not a key, something now to say, well, we've got to blame the parents, blame the community, blame the education. No, we've got to start afresh and start from now and see what we can do to get these guys back on track. Well, we've been employing offenders for the last 10 years here at Galvin Windows at the London Hilton Park Lane and within the wider Hilton group. The jobs that are available are the jobs where people start at the very bottom of the ladder and they work their way up, just like I did when I was a youngster, starting as a kitchen porter, starting as a busboy and working your way up. So then really the opportunity is there and it's up to them to work hard and to show the determination and to seize the opportunity really. What it does for us, though, working with offenders for the last 10 years, it made us look at the way that we were training people, that we were teaching people, and it made us much more aware that we were not really adapted, and we had to change, and we had to make sure that we were tailoring the training, and that helped us to be better for every single other member of staff. And the process of employing ex-offenders is exactly the same as employing people who haven't offended. In fact, we may have even recruited and employed people who were offenders, but they did not tell us. It may have happened. We don't know, but the process is exactly the same. The beauty about the hospitality industry is that it's open to everybody and everyone is welcome. It's a bit like the world of boxing. So it doesn't matter whether you're an offender or not, whether you come from France or Italy or England or Poland or wherever, you're accepted. And that's the beauty, that's the diversity of the workforce. And as long as you do your job, as long as you're there for the team and you do your bit, you're accepted, you're part of the team. The right attitude, the right skill, that's what it's about. Well, it's not really difficult. All you have to do is want to do it and go and do it. I was very lucky. I met the governor of ISIS. At the time, we discussed the initiative and we discussed it would be a great idea. We had the restaurant, we had the facilities, we had the equipment. All we need is make a few changes. Because of the connections that we all have, it's very easy to get a few sponsors here and there who are very happy to help. And at the end of the day, the people in the prison are there to do a job, and what they want to do, they want to make sure that the guys don't reoffend. So they will be supportive. So I think that all you have to do is want to do it and just work on it and it will happen.